Okay, we got 3 ways to dig tunnels, and the first way is to examine who you are and discover who you want to be. We're talking about digging deep, y'all. We're talking about finding our inner self. We're going to be talking about this the entire week, so grab your seatbelt, buckle down, because it's about to get really deep. In order to do this, you have to examine who you are. You have to say to yourself, okay, who am I? You got to spend some quality, intimate time with yourself. You got to isolate yourself from everybody else. You got to get away from the kids. You got to get away from the boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse. You got to get away from your coworkers. You really have to isolate yourself and define who you are. It is really this moment where we have to dig so deep right now, because we've been living our life too long the way it is, and I know you guys want change. It's part of the reason you come to the Daily Dose Show every day. You want positivity, inspiration, you want some motivation. You know I got you, but I'm giving you the antidote. I can give you the recipe, but I promise you, you got to put in the work and you got to bake the cake. I will give you all the paprika to sprinkle on top. I'll let you know the amount of flour and sugar you're gonna need. I'm gonna give you the secret sauce, but you got to put in the work. And some of you guys make too many excuses, and the biggest one is the fact that I don't have time. Well, guess what? Create the time. What time do you wake up in the morning? Do you wake up like a few minutes before this show? Do you wake up like a few minutes before Rise and Grind? If you don't have time, stop focusing so much on the problem and start focusing a lot on the solution. Don't just settle for what the problem is. You have to examine yourself and determine what you don't like in your life and what you want to accomplish, and then you have to become a goal-oriented person. And by doing so, what you have to do is spend that quality time. Remember, we talked yesterday about what makes you happy, what do you want to accomplish. Write that thing down, put it in front of you, create your goal map, create your road map. Remember, we talked about Dora grabbing the map out the backpack and then getting on that road and following it and putting it in front of you where you can see it every day, and then figuring out what's the risk versus what's the reward, and then figuring out how you're going to reward yourself, and then focusing on it every single day. Examine yourself, create your blueprint, create your skeletal structure, and stick to it. But it all starts with making the choice to examine yourself and figure out what you don't like about your life, what's not right. So let's go ahead and get into number 2, because Spider-Man took a lot of my time today. Y'all know, oh my gosh, I still can't believe that happened. Which leads me into part number 2, design your blueprint. Let me ask you guys, what are you tired of? What's not happening right in your life right now? What's not going great for you right now? What are you sick and tired of? What just boils you? What grinds your gears? What really gets on your nerves? And here's the deal. I want you guys to really think about this right now, because I'm telling you, what's really cool is you have the ability to change the things that you don't like in your life right now. It all starts with the choice. Every single day that you choose, you make a choice every single day. You either choose to continue to be the way you are, or you decide to make a choice and finally be done with it and start making changes in your life. Remember, the things that you are tired of right now, you make the choice to continue to deal with it. If you don't like it, you have the ability to make changes. You can make changes or you can make excuses. Which one are you going to choose? You can't have both. You can't have change with excuses. So you got to make that choice on it. And last but not least, another way to dig that tunnel is to ace it. And when I'm talking about ace, I'm not talking about ace hardware. I'm talking about action with constant execution. Once you have created the goal, once you have spent some great quality time trying to figure out what's important in your life, once you have really grinded it down and narrowed it down and said that this is the road that I'm going to take, and you figured out what's the reward for it going to be, and then you figured out a timeline that you want to accomplish it by, and then you created your roadmap and your plan of action, and you say, this is how I'm going to do it through steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to do it every single day consistently, and I'm always going to put it in the forefront of my mind. Now you got to ace it. Do me a favor and type in the comments ACE, A-C-E, action with constant execution. Action. You have to put in the work. Constant. You have to do it every single day. Execution with precision, without any other distractions, without anything coming into your force field, without anything coming into your areas of opportunity, without anything coming into your roadmap, without anything trying to enter your hemisphere of your positivity, your inspiration, your motivation, your dedication to accomplishing your goal. You got to ace it. Somebody type it in the comment. If you're tired of not doing it right, it's time to ace it right now. Let's go down the checklist. Boy, I tell you, Spider-Man took up so much time, but he's gone right now. He's so gone. I can't believe that happened live. That's got to go on the blooper reel. Okay. Number 1, examine and discover who you want to become. If not now, then when? The time is now, guys. And again, since we're talking about time, I'm tired of the excuses. Wake your butt up early. This time that you say you don't have, create it. Don't wait, create it. If you waking up at, if you're watching this on a replay, you say, Markiss, I can't watch you live, 6:30, that's just too early for me. Man, there's people on a mountain time waking up at 4:30, and you talking about 6:30 is too early? And you watching it at 7:30, or you watching it at 8 something on the way to work? Come on, what are we talking about? Practice? Discipline yourself, man. Wake up early. Create the time. Stop making excuses. Number 2, you got to design that blueprint, baby. It's okay. You got to work on that foundation. You can't build a multi-million-dollar empire with cracks in your foundation. You gotta start from the root. You got to start from the bottom and design that blueprint like Jay-Z did back in 2001. Create the blueprint and then follow the blueprint. Number 3, ace that blueprint. Action with constant execution every single day. Massive action. I'm still embarrassed about Spider-Man. I'm just going to put that out there. But anyway, check this out, man. If you guys can head over to my YouTube page. Again, if you're watching this on a replay, it is the best way to save yourself some time. And I need to get my subscribers up. So can you guys please click the link in the comments about 20 minutes after the live show. It's the best way. If you want to show your friends, you want to show your coworkers, you want to spread the love out, that's one of the best ways to do it. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and bang that notification bell with your Thor hammer. That'll be great. But you guys know the best way to catch me is live, 6:30 a.m. Monday through Friday Eastern Time Zone. Type in the Daily Dose Show in the search bar, hit the thumbs up. 3 dots underneath that thumbs up, hit following, change those settings to see first, and then standard on the notification settings so you can always catch me live and get your shout out. Check out the outro.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to the Daily Dose. I hope you got your antidote today, your daily dose of positivity, inspiration, and motivation. Check me out every Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time Zone on Facebook Live. And don't forget to Hulk smash that share button.
Yes, Chris Campbell, I am afraid of spiders, and I put it out there. I'm just reading all the comments about the Spider-Man. Y'all are something else. Anyway, I do what I do from the heart, and I don't expect nothing in return. Just a few shares. If y'all can do that and tag some people, that'd be fantastic. I'm a kid from the south side of Chicago that's here to make my... Spider-Man still got me tweaking, man. I'm here to make the world smile and change people's lives. Y'all have a fantastic Tuesday. Peace.